Guys, what did we just watch?
You know, I am feeling very angry, very...
Yani, sometimes you just sit and wonder. For police to have the impunity to shoot protesters in broad daylight, that means there is somebody protecting them at all costs.
Last point of concern today, a simple message to the corrupt leaders out there. I want to give you one point. We are men. We also are men. We are figured out the same way you did.
I saw an interesting comment and it said, I saw my neighbor being taken away. I didn't speak out.
Yo guys, manze leo to take a break from laughing walai. Leo hata msicheke.
Hello there, good people. So, I'm sure each and every single one of you has come across the video.
Hey. Nakupenda. Hey. Nakupenda.
Yani, sometimes you just sit and wonder. For police to have the impunity to shoot protesters in broad daylight, that means there is somebody protecting them at all costs. Justice for Albert Ojwang, protests in the streets, and then during the protests, you go ahead and shoot somebody else. I have never seen that much excellence in stupidity. And some people are just so stupid. It's excellent. Police who do this to protesters, who end up killing people. You can't live all these years just to excel in stupidity at your age. Did you see how dumb those two look? Like, it's crazy telling somebody stupidity from miles away. I honestly don't think Kenyan leaders are doing enough when it comes to accountability side their police. Wanataka kuniambia hii Kenya, au ma leaders wote wanakanga chini wakiwatch Kenya police wanadu and they're just silent. No accountability whatsoever. It's always justice for somebody, justice for somebody. What do the leaders do? Silence. They're waiting to contribute once somebody is dead. Who will hold police accountable for every single thing they do during protests? Yani, kuna watu mimi ushangaa. Au umwa kichwa hata kweli? Because hakuna kitu hapa ya kuuma. There has to be something. Panadol wouldn't even work on you because it's working on what? Head is empty. The police are not above the law. The police don't have the right to sentence anybody. Then what's the judiciary system for? Ama courts zifungwe. What we just witnessed is murder in broad daylight, and we need the faces of those two policemen everywhere. So it's justice for who next? During such times, utasikia Kenyan leaders always silent. Kazi tu kupita watu na gari za black. View. Speedy. What are you so scared of? Scared of the same people that put you on those seats. Gari speed ni 160. And sometimes this country.
Guys, what did we just watch? I mean, let's say politics scandal, hakuna siasa, nothing was actually happening. What was that? Make me understand what triggered the bullet. Okay? We want to be in this guy's shoe. What triggered the bullet? There was no reaction, no altercation, no resist of arrest. What triggered the bullet? Like, hiyo hasira ilitoka wapi? Hiyo ni nini? Ya ukweli. Yani, let's be, yani, hiyo ni nini? Kuna point watu wa Marungu wameterrorize wase hiyo town baya. In fact, it was robbery with violence. Hiyo ndo time ningesikia hata kuna mtu amepepetwa, we would be talking a different story. Watu walikuwa wapi hiyo time yote? Watu wanatandiko hiyo town. Aish.
Hello there, good people. So, I'm sure each and every single one of you has come across the video where we've literally seen a police officer shoot at somebody who was, I believe, selling masks, at least pegged on the information that we've received so far. And that's probably one of the saddest things that I've had to watch today. Those demonstrations were not what we've witnessed over the past. We saw people with literally, I don't know what to call them, rungus or something of that sort. And in those videos, it comes off like we were seeing police officers escorting those very same people. Those very same so-called goons are attacking innocent Kenyans. So what does this tell you? It's simple. It's very, very simple. There's no rocket science to this. These are people who are organized by the people in power. Literally, somebody had to bring in these people to infiltrate these demonstrations to paint a picture. But what really baffles me is the fact that this is happening at a time when we're having issues with the policing authority. The deputy IG hasn't literally resigned. He's stepped aside, something that has not sat too well with the Kenyans. So what I'm asking myself is, when this is happening, it has to happen at the behest of somebody. Somebody's giving them that power to operate like that, because naturally you'd expect that when the police are going through investigations, they sort of take a backseat. But that is not what we're witnessing right here. We're literally seeing police officers operating like business as usual. So I don't know. It's crazy. What I'm trying to think to myself is, these people, it's getting to a point where they're actually taking Kenyans for granted. And as I've said before, I think we are accustomed to peace to the extent that we think we are not too far off from the tipping point. That video is probably one of the most unfortunate things I've had to watch in a very long time. And I don't know. I hope that video in itself is literally the wake-up call that Kenyans need, that to know for a fact that we are on our own. This shit is bad. And I'll use a language that I've never used before. This shit is fucked up, literally. Because when you're seeing police officers killing people on the streets, what does that tell you? Everything is fucked up.
You know, I am feeling very angry, very... I'm just feeling very frustrated, you know? Because unakubaliaje kupatiwa 200, 500, 1000 when the fight is against police brutality? The fight is not even political. This is not politics. When it is politics, I understand. Sometimes we get sentimental. Sometimes, you know, it's a cult. We need to get out of our minds and our heads. But this is not politics. This is a fight against police brutality. Something that we've struggled with for years. Where unabebaje? Where are you getting that courage? Unapata wapi nguvu ya kupiga mse anapigania nchi yako? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Yo guys, manze, leo to take a break from laughing walai. Leo hata msicheke. Manze, leo niko serious guys. Najua sky serious lakini niko serious. Wacha hata kwanza nitoe filter kwanza. Ile kitu imehappen leo ni kitu inhuman kabisa guys. So inhuman. Ebu tell me why Mkenya, to an innocent Kenyan selling masks, has to be kuuliwa, anauliwa kwa country yake. Tell me why that has to get to that extent guys. Mtu hata ana hatia, mtu hata ana hata silaha, ana hata gun, ana nothing. Anauliwa tu, anashutiwa na anakufa. Alafu mwenye anamshoot anaenda tu. Huh? What kind of inhumanity is that, guys? Seriously speaking. In whose hands are we safe under the government? Guys, seriously manze. Huh? Ini kitu inauma sana guys. Huyo kijana sasa hadi mama yake atasema ako wapi jamani? Pengine ako na nini watu hii, labda ni baba ya mtu, labda ni bwana ya mtu. Hey. Guys, it's yani at some point you even lack words to say, manze.
I saw an interesting comment and it said, I saw my neighbor being taken away. I didn't speak out. I saw my other neighbor being taken away. I didn't speak out. Today, wamenikujia, there is no one to help me. So, it is high time that all of us realize it could be any of us. It could be any of us. Tomorrow it could be you, the next day it could be me. So it is high time that we come together and just stand up against this crazy government and just say no to being the next one. Yeah?
Last point of concern today, a simple message to the corrupt leaders out there. I want to give you one point. We are men. We also are men. We are figured out the same way you did. And I can promise you guys, there are some points the trend must change. We will make a better Kenya. It doesn't matter what it's gonna take us, but we will change this country for sure. Time is coming. You won't be killing people all the time. We are not cowards. We are not afraid. We're not afraid to disappear. Personally, I'm not afraid to disappear. I'm not hiding. I'm nothing. But we will make a better country tomorrow. This one I promise before you and before my living God, that we will have a better nation tomorrow. There is no way politicians or other leaders we have elected are sending goons to come and kill people. We will have to have a better country than whatever we have today.